just selling skulls that were all carved. This was 5 and 6 years ago. So it's been around for a while, but I saw your work and I was like, damn, get her on here. We did. Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah. That's good.
And we're on. Take one. Artocast.
Heckle.
All right, here we go. Check.
We
Test.
love hecklers, we love chimers.
All right, we're back.
We are.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's not been. Well,
Well, I was in jail because the cops came last time I was on the roof.
yeah,
right?
we're not getting on the roof.
Yeah, they had drones coming around. They busted us.
It was drones.
Yeah, we got busted last week.
Yeah.
Cops came here.
For real?
We went up on the roof
Yeah.
and we're playing music and doing.
We're going
music.
on the roof. I guess that's no bueno.
You want to go on the roof?
I don't know how they found us. It's just like, the fuck. I passed out and woke up to a cop like, what are you guys doing up there? I'm
Never
like, get the fuck out of here. Leave us alone.
He can talk about this for.
Yeah.
He's
So did
surprised
you
by
get
it.
a ticket or anything? Or what?
No. She left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless she wanted to get a ladder and climb up there and wrestle us.
Yeah.
Nothing was gonna happen. So tell us who our guest is today.
Alicia.
Alicia.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And,
Do you have anything to say?
No, I just want to get Alicia on here. You know?
All right.
Is it a moon out there today? It's dark.
We've got a full moon tonight.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another moon moment.
Moon
Those
moment.
happen often on
Yeah.
the Artocast.
Yeah.
We've always been interviewing people with like a weird, strangely full moon.
Full moon.
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah.
We're gonna get dark here. Stay in the living room.
We can
Take it
stay
easy.
dark, light,
You
whatever.
could scratch last episode if you want.
I would like to.
You would like to, but this is
Disclaimer.
We're back in the living room.
Yeah.
Talking like we're
Yep.
with
Well,
cool
let's
people.
bring on our
All right.
next guest.
Alicia, everybody.
Yes.
All right, come on, my friend.
She's like, I don't know. I don't know.
You're.
I don't know,
It's
but
okay.
these guys are-
It's gonna come out better than you think.
Alright. First of all, any shout outs? Ooh, yes, that is a good
Got my
spell.
lilac.
Any shout outs on any of your, like Facebook, Instagram, anything we want to show up there first to represent you and your artwork?
Website.
History by Alicia. That's my Instagram.
Okay, cool.
It looks like Aletia, but it's Alicia with a T.
There we go.
So,
How do you say your last name?
Perfect.
Sprague, which
Sprague?
is my married name, and that's not my name. That's my.
Oh yeah, at the
I
music
was married.
pumping.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah, cool. Do you do Facebook or just Instagram?
Both. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Same name on both.
All right. People, follower, if you're watching this.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Invest in our art, buy it. We as artists, that's what we're here for. We're here to promote artists and to archive local artists and people all around the country, greater area of Salt Lake City, Utah. So I usually just start out with
Can we do other countries?
yeah, we can do anybody. Who do you want? Zimbabwe?
We're all over.
So
This is only for Zimbabwe.
Just a quick bio. Tell us about, if you want to, you don't have to tell us, but where did you grow up and blah, blah, blah.
I was born in San Bernardino, and it was a shithole, so my parents moved to Utah.
Uh-huh.
And I grew up in Clearfield.
Hell
Lived there
yeah.
until I was 20.
Nice.
To Clearfield High, graduated.
Hell yeah.
Did hair. I have my hair license, so I was a hairstylist before this. And then
Did
I got,
you go to college at all?
Yeah, I went to the DATC, and I'm actually a surgical technician. So I worked in the hospital for 8 years doing surgery. And then I had twins and a 2-year-old, so I quit working. And then,
When you have kids, you quit
yeah, because daycare is too expensive.
working. Okay.
And then I figured out my hidden talents because I had time at home. I'm like, I'm bored, so that's how I figured out how to carve skulls.
Oh,
Nice.
There we go.
Cool.
She said
So, were you
carve.
always artist inclined?
Yes.
Because we've seen her artwork. Sorry, I hate to put a spoiler in this, but we've already looked at her artwork. Amazing artist. Tell us about your engagement with art from a younger age to who you are today.
Both my parents are very artistic. My dad oil paints, my mom's a watercolor artist.
Cool.
She used to teach in college.
Oh yeah.
Just, it's always been very artistic in my family.
Nice.
And, yeah.
And you just fired off from there.
Yeah. I've always done something artistic, whether it's like drawing portraits of people or like furniture or carving skulls.
So are your parents still active artists?
My dad is.
Nice.
Yeah. He paints a lot with oil paints and
What kind of paintings does he do?
he's doing a lot of landscape now, but I stole all his paintings from when he was younger, when he was doing like LSD and painting weird shit. Yeah, he's gonna paint over them and they're just like, I can't even explain them. They're just like,
Yeah.
it's like a big fish with a unicorn and like
Yeah.
a lady, I don't know.
So was art something that you felt like you were just born with, or do you remember any artistic moment in your life where you were like, holy shit, I'm a
No.
fucking artist?
I've just always been drawn to it. I've always
Nice. It's like in your
just,
DNA.
yeah, I don't think about it. Like,
Yeah.
it just happens.
Great, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you you were raised in Clearfield, right? You said? Yeah. And so how did you get into your modern form of art? Obviously with the skulls. And he'll show photos on the podcast.
Yeah.
And we'll get your artwork in there. And
Bears, bro.
just
Oh, yeah.
wondering, how did you get into carving?
I was telling him the other day, it was funny because my dad was a big hunter his whole life.
Uh-huh.
So we had a ton of elk and deer and coyotes and all kinds of stuff. And like, I got into a fight with him when I was a teenager and I'm like, our house is so ugly. Like, it's just dead stuff everywhere, you know. So he took all the skulls down and put them in the shed and they've been there ever since.
Yeah.
And then one day I'm like, so I want to learn how to carve skulls. And he had a whole shed full of skulls. He's like, take them, they don't mean anything to me anymore. Go teach yourself.
Wow.
I'm like, I just saw him, and I'm like, I could do that. I want to learn that. So I taught myself how to do it.
And so you just picked up a Dremel?
I just picked up a Dremel and fucked up a big pile of skulls and then figured out what I was doing.
That's amazing.
And I didn't mean for it to become what it is. You know?
Yeah. No, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So as far as I've peeked through your designs, and we'll show them on the podcast, like I said. Where do you draw your inspiration from and patterns from? Are you drawing from mystical patterns? Are you drawing from sacred geometry?
Just
Where's this
anything.
coming
I'm
from?
up for anything.
Yeah.
I just freehand draw on the skulls.
Cool.
Whatever I'm in the mood for. And I also take commission work, so people send me a reference.
Sorry.
Dude, she's answering it.
Okay.
I do commission work, so
Continue.
people just
Wow,
send
okay.
a reference for what they want, whether it's
Yeah,
like initials or some symbol or
Yeah.
a logo or whatever. But
So are you like me? You have like a ton of sketchbooks that's just full of...
no, I draw right on the skull, so
Really?
they're all original. I never do the
Sweet.
same thing twice.
That's awesome.
I have one in a movie actually. It's called The Incantation.
Huh?
That was the first like devil worshiper skull I made. So I was kind of scared to do it at first because I'm like, I'm gonna lose all my followers now, but I didn't.
What was on the design work?
It had like I don't know how you say it, Arasporo, the snake that's like eating itself,
Yeah.
and an upside down pentagram, like 666 and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's in a movie. Went
Huh.
to France and they
And
filmed
it was
in
carved
France.
on the skull.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
And Dean Kane's in it, you know, Superman.
Yeah.
So it's on Netflix. You
That's
can
crazy.
still see it.
What else is on Netflix? Don't you have a tiger? I want to know that one.
Oh, yeah. So
Are we gonna go into the Tiger King?
the
We
tiger.
were talking about skulls, so there's another skull.
It's current.
Yeah, so
It's current.
Yeah. Okay. You do have a Tiger King
She's
story,
too-
I
right?
do. I didn't even know what
Tell
that
us about
was
that.
Go
about.
there.
Well, so Doc Antle, you know who he is.
Yeah.
His son messaged me on Instagram like 2 years ago and asked if I would carve a tiger skull that had passed away naturally. He just kept the skull.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hell yeah, because I can't carve cats and bears and stuff in Utah. So I'm like, yeah, send it to me. And then I didn't hear from him. And then like a year later, he's like, I'm ready now. And he sent it to me, and I carved it. And then I'm like, how about I just bring it back because I want to come see this tiger refuge.
Wow.
And he's like, yeah, come. And we just traded because I didn't sell it. We traded.
Wow.
So we went down there and met them, and one of the girls that's, I guess, Doc Ammel's wife. I didn't know any of that shit.
He's
was
got
going
like 10 wives.
Yeah.
He's like,
Mock
he's
shit.
like, he's like, shout out to Brigham Young.
on. Yeah. She's from Utah, though, one of his wives. And
Probably.
I worked with her brother.
Yeah.
So she took pictures with me and stuff. And it was really fun. I didn't get any weird vibes when we were there.
Huh.
And then that movie came out, and I'm like, oh my god.
Well, like, you're like the precursor. Like, you got in on the scene early.
Yeah.
You were like, something weird's going on here. Like, what, 3 years later, there's a documentary.
And they raided his rescue right after that documentary.
Oh, really?
His
Nice.
rescue?
Yeah.
Documentaries got raided.
So what do you see as the future of your art, if this is how you're going to make a living, is how can you innovate it to make it even better than what you're doing?
Well, I've been doing it for 6 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I just go with the flow, basically. Like, stuff just pops up. Like, I've
Yeah.
made like 6 skulls for Cowboy Cerrone. You know who he is? He's a UFC fighter.
Sounds familiar.
And he keeps hitting me up when he has another kid. He's like, make one for this kid, and I'll make one for this kid.
That's awesome.
And I went to Jesse James' house.
Nice.
And now I was talking to him about actually learning how to engrave the gun that I showed you.
Ugh.
Engrave metal.
can
Because that's
show.
what he does, you know.
Yeah, let's see. Where did the gun go?
I put it away.
Well, we
You
can't
can
really
just hold-
see
you
with
can
the
hold it
camera.
up.
Yeah, we can hold it up.
Just hold it up.
Hold the gun.
And then I'll get,
Show us your guns.
I'll get the picture.
Packing heat always.
Show.
That's it.
Don't worry, folks.
What's
It
behind
ain't
that?
loaded.
It's not loaded.
Oh.
Don't.
It's not loaded. It's not loaded.
It's not loaded.
This gun
He's all
will-
freaking
this gun will not ever be fired.
What? And the story behind that gun?
I met this guy Ian just through Instagram, and we've just always talked about doing a collab. So finally, I'm like, I want a gun, and I want my skulls on it, but I want it like rose gold plated. I want it all gangstered out. So finally, I was just like, okay, I'm ready. I got my gun that I want, this 1911,
Yeah.
and it took like 5 months waiting for this.
Or more.
Yeah.
And I went to 3 different states because it's had to get blued. They took all the blue
Yeah.
off and.
Well, I see a lot of,
Super awesome.
right now there's a lot of artists, I've been following on Instagram because that's the only reason I'm on Instagram is because of art. But there's a guy that's chiseling rare coins
Yeah, I've seen
for
those.
necklaces. I forgot his name. I wish I could give a shout out, JB something. But there's a lot of people carving like rare coins, like you know, like pure silver stuff and interesting stuff. I love that aspect of being able to hone in on a detail like that or a skull, you know, and there's a satisfaction of it that's different than you know just picking up a TV and watching it.
And I'm trying to do more like collaborations with other kind of artists. So I have a huge longhorn in my kitchen. I sent the horns to Canada to my friend Jordan, and he airbrushed them. They're beautiful. Like it's half evil and half like heaven.
Like
Cut it in
split in
half.
half, like
Yeah, one horn's like angels and one
Cool.
horn's like devils. And then I carved the skull, but it's just it was
Is there
too big.
pictures of that
Yeah.
anywhere? Or just at home?
It's on my Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you into the guy? Who's the artist? I think the Dutch artist that did like the Aliens movies artwork. Shit, I forgot his name.
Escher?
No, close, very close, but more 80s. I can't remember. It might come to me, but it reminds me of that. A lot of your artwork. Yeah, sweet. You
I don't
got
know.
any questions?
It's crazy to me because
Well-
just stuff just happens. Like I
Yeah.
don't go look for it. Like with the publishing and like Cowboy Cerrone and Jesse James and like what else has happened? Just people just come and ask. Like
Intuition brings fortune.
Absolutely.
and I used to like post
Absolutely.
my work on Instagram and then delete it because I was like I don't want anyone to see this. You know, and then
Yeah.
it just blew up and like became. I had to start a business because I was making money off it.
Damn. People, that's what we're here for. Artists like this, don't be afraid to pursue your art.
Yeah, I had a big. fear
Don't be
putting it
afraid
out
to
there.
pursue your art.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Even if you're carving rocks.
Yeah, even
Or-
if you're pissing on a landscape.
There we go. Show the book or talk about the book.
Yeah, oh.
What book is
Well,
it?
I don't know if you can see it.
No, it doesn't matter.
See
You
it?
can see it. I'll
Yeah.
get it. Name of that is
I don't know how you say this.
I don't-
Diabolico?
Diabolico 2. Did I say
Diabolico?
that?
I don't know. So I'm published in the school book from Out of Step Books. They're in Oregon.
Mm.
And I think I put in to be part of the book, like I applied. But it's pretty cool because they gave me like 3 pages worth of my work
Amazing.
with lots of other big name
Very
artists.
It's such a beautifully published book too. It's got the gold
Yeah.
leaf on the page edging.
And there's 666
Jeez.
copies only.
I'd have that on the coffee table.
Yeah. So put that in the references.
Oh, for sure.
That is dope.
I think the other cool thing is like a lot of people have my skulls tattooed on them. From, like
Nice.
some really amazing artists. They're pretty
Perfect.
cool. I can't believe people get them tattooed on. To have them forever.
Might as well. What else would you do?
I don't know. It's just crazy.
Do they say they got an Alicia tat?
Yeah, they'll message me, look what I got, and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Why?
There's
I
a
can't
lot of
believe that.
artists that happens a lot with a lot of artists. And then you can even go to a tattoo shop and like show them somebody else's artwork, and the tattoo artist will be like if it's a purist, he'll be like, I can't do somebody else's artwork, you know. But
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't wait to see what else happens.
yeah,
Right? Yeah.
You never know.
Did you say it's illegal to do some? Or
Well,
something?
I can't, like, you just can't sell bear parts or do, like, any kind of cat in Utah.
No cat?
No
I
cat.
mean, there's
Like, no
there's
cougars,
law.
no bobcats, no house cats, whatever it is. You can't do it.
You can't?
But I can sell
Definitely
human
tigers.
skulls. Human skulls
Yes.
are totally legal.
where do you get them
What?
from?
They're retired from medical school use. And
How
they're
much
just-
do they cost? I want to buy one. I've been looking for one for a long time, but then all the ones I look at are like $400. I can't afford that.
That's cheap.
Ooh.
When I carve myself for $6,000, so.
No shit. I'm not looking for a carved one. I'm looking for
Right.
just a
But
raw.
400
human.
is as cheap as you're gonna get,
Oof.
and it's probably not gonna be in very good condition.
Yeah, it
Can you
probably
steal
doesn't
one?
come from a good
From like the
part of the world.
catacombs? Have you guys been to Paris?
I have. I went there, and the only day I went, they were on strike.
Oh, really?
So
I
I
had to
went
go
to
to that, and I was glad I did. Everybody
Yeah, I want
went
to go
other
back.
places.
think it's-
Yeah. Catacombs.
Well, let's talk about carving safety. In the age of
Wait.
masks.
Yeah.
In the age of masks, when you carve bone or whatever you carve, other wood or whatever, can you tell any of the artists out there how to be safe?
So you need like a no vape respirator, I think they're called.
Mhm.
So you can't, if you can smell anything, then it's not good.
Yeah.
When you're breathing it in. And I wear like the fitted goggles, so nothing gets in my eyes, and like headphones. Like I don't want any powder in any part
Do
of
you
my.
keep water on it or do you not?
No, that would be a mess.
Okay,
So I don't. And I have a dust collecting system that sucks out the dust as I work.
cool.
So
Well, I thought of making like a box that an artist could put their hands in.
yeah, I
and
would like to
vacuum
have that, but
and like carve in the box, you know, almost like you're a scientist and like carve whatever you're working on in the box with a vacuum taking the shit.
that'd be nice.
out of
But I was working
this.
like in my lab, so that'd be kind of hard.
Yeah. As artists, we are very hands-on, so
Right.
it's hard to be distant from the art. But I don't know, there's a way you can pull it off somehow.
Yeah,
I think so.
I'm up for ideas.
You got any questions,
Keeping it
my man?
going.
We got our guy here in the background.
Yeah.
Shout out,
Hey, James.
James, St. James.
And we met because of my art, because
Because
we
of
started out
skulls,
as a
that's
Cool.
customer.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
You got any questions for her?
I have tons of
Maybe.
questions for him.
All right, put her on the spot.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, she's very humble.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, if you see, you've seen the pictures in the books, but when you
Yeah.
hold one, it's so multi-dimensional. It's almost like otherworldly when
Yeah.
you see them. So I met her on. I was just scrolling one night, late night, on Instagram, and I came across these amazing skulls. It was a human skull,
Yeah.
but I purchased a ram at first, and you know. When you see a work and it's being done, and she sends a picture of the finished work,
Yeah.
it's mind-boggling. But when you get it and you hold it, it's something about it.
Kinetic energy.
Like the studio,
Yeah.
it has a soul to it, it has a
Yeah.
feeling to it, and
For
that's,
sure.
and that's what you get with these skulls. Like everyone's so unique and so, I mean, it has its own vibe. I can't describe, especially a human skull. I mean, think about it, you're holding a human skull in your hand, and the history of it, and now it's carved into this beautiful work of art.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Have you thought about doing any small jewelry pendants out of bone?
Oh, I just get bored doing
That could be cool though.
Yeah,
Avenue,
could be
Avenue.
Yeah.
True, absolutely.
I
Yeah.
have
Yeah,
ideas.
Actually,
I'm trying to collab with this artist. His name's Cam Rackham. And I want to do like a human skull, and he does stained glass, so I'd like make cutouts and put the stained glass in the skull. So
Damn, that reminds me of like the old Aztec Mayan
yeah, I think
skulls that
and then
like
put a
were
light
enclosed
inside the
with,
skull.
like, yeah,
we are going cool.
jade. Yeah.
This is a question he would probably ask. Let's go darker.
Yeah.
Easy, Eddie.
Okay, well,
Let's
maybe you
not
could
go
ask.
too deep. Eddie.
But there has to be something.
We're all about
behind-
love.
Okay, but there has to be. Is there magic or something spirituality behind it, or like go deep like skulls?
I don't know. I don't get anything from it, but like
But do you? What do you? I mean,
they've done it in Indonesia and like Tibet for years, and they do it on their dead loved ones,
Mhm.
and it's a religious thing and to remember them. But yeah, I don't know. I never felt anything from any.
not that you feel anything, but
Yeah.
do you practice anything that has to do with it?
No.
Okay.
I'm a total atheist.
She's just a purist.
Okay.
She's a purist in the sense.
I don't
of
believe in
purism.
either
Okay.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not taking the sacrament of sin.
Okay. That's what I'm asking. That's a good.
But I'm
question.
like, I don't even care. Like, I'll set like 4 skulls on my counter. And the kids are like, can you just put them away for dinner time? Like, do they have to watch us?
Like, wait a minute, there's still some
That's what I
protein in the skull. It's dinner time.
I'm like, okay, hold on.
So that's the silliest darkness. That's good.
No, there's a lot of people that pretend to
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm
like
saying.
dark, but this isn't
It's just
really
at the dinner
that way.
table.
Like from
It's awesome.
what I get from you is that this is just purist. Like you love
It's just making beauty
design
out of
work. You
death.
love design work.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a skull, it could be a tapestry on somebody's wall.
Mm-hmm.
You're still gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's dope about it.
Great.
Right. And they're so cool to look at, anyway. So carving them and painting them just makes them even cooler.
Yeah.
And there's still a lot of people that have never even seen a carved skull. Like, I've never even heard of this.
It's
Yeah.
it's getting bigger and bigger in
It
the
is.
artist community. A lot of people that are artists know about them. I mean, I've been studying it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I do it, but I've noticed a lot of. When I went up to Portland, there was tons of places up there that were just selling skulls that were all carved.
Mm-hmm.
This was 5, 6 years ago. So it's been around for a while, but I saw your work and I was like, damn, get her on here.
We did.
I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. That's good. We're gonna show a lot of that. The illegal stuff though. Is there underground?
Easy.
No, I do not break
Let's
any
not
rules.
get her banned.
Is there underground? There's no band. Oh,
Of course
there is a
there
band.
is.
She says, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I-
is there an underground for like your pet or something? Do you know any people on the streets? that
No.
is-
The dark web.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I mean, I have people
Hey, my
like,
pet rattlesnake
There we
that I
go.
stole from the mountains.
Yeah.
Can you carve his skull for me?
Have you got requests like that? Like weird?
I've had people send me their pet dogs skulls.
Okay.
And I've done it for them.
Okay.
A horse, but nothing.
A
Yeah.
horse, cool.
Yeah.
Where does taxidermy and skull carving come across the fucking genre?
Actually, the Utah, what is he? Like the vice president of the Utah Taxidermy Association.
Mm-hmm.
I carved 4 of his skulls for him because I thought it was the
Nice.
coolest thing ever. And then he invited me to the taxidermy show to display art for free. Just to
Hell yeah.
LA. Didn't do much good because most hunters aren't very artsy, I guess. But it was still fun that he liked it. And they're a good source for skulls.
They'd rather see it blown up.
They were like, what? I just want to kill
Well,
it. I don't
that's
know.
funny because I'm a fly fisherman. My dad's an avid fly fisherman. Like, he told me, like, I'm like, how come you don't have any of your biggest fish you caught? He's like, because all you do is take a picture of the fish, and like, it's not actually the fish.
Yeah.
They model a fish and then like print it off of Photoshop onto the fish and like paste the look of the fish onto the fish and mount it to it like a wall. Like, that's not the real fish.
That's how these guys are like. They were willing to give me all the bear skulls and like the sugar skulls, but I'm like, what am I gonna do with them? I can't sell them. So cool, but give me some stuff I can sell.
What's your favorite skull?
I like the bighorn sheep just because they're really thick and there's a lot of bone to work with, and humans. I love human skulls.
Do you carve any bones, finger bones? What kind of bones do you carve?
I might do, like, my friend has a human femur that they want carved.
Oh, there's a lot of Tibetanism in that.
Yeah.
They used to make Tibetans have flutes they make out of femurs.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Not really. I just pretty much.
Never heard of that?
The
femur heads.
I would like to do metal engraving, really. That'd be fun.
Yeah. And that's what I was talking about in the future of your art. You're already very successful, obviously, and like the sky's the limit, basically. You know.
Yeah, I mean, stuff's always happening. I never know what's gonna come next. It's awesome. I love it.
You're on a whim.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm done here. I don't have any
We're
questions.
good.
If somebody else, I don't want to put her.
I like goodbyes.
I don't want to put her on the hot seat.
Did you want anything more? People to
Yeah.
say?
Do you want to add anything?
It's your.
Really?
You do have. It's a website.
If you're
you have.
interested, hit me up. I'm not scared to
Just
answer
Insta up.
questions.
Okay. We'll put out the hashtags, right?
Put it all out.
We'll put it all out.
Yeah.
And Instagram. I'm on Instagram. I'm Studio Number 2. Please say what your Instagram is, if you don't mind.
Artistry by Alicia.
Artistry by Alicia.
And it looks
Please.
like Aletia.
Yeah, please follow her.
Alicia.
Her art's amazing. We've had a great time. If you're another artist anywhere in the local area, please come see us. We want to archive your art and your history.
Yeah.
Corpses all hang in the sun. Bodies was no surprise, and from the blood drained sound like devil's rain. They bathe tonight. I'm on your scars. I need your scars. I want your scars. I need your scars. Demon I am, the flesh I peel. I wanna see you